That was the best time of my life. The drink of the day is iced coffee. I love white iced coffee. It really makes my day. Hey cuties! This is your girl Milka Geticha, and I am so excited that you have joined me today. If you have not subscribed or today is your first time to meet me, you're so much welcome to this family. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. I love interacting with you guys at the comment section. I also have other social media handles. On Instagram, you can follow me at Milka Nyanchoka. On TikTok, you can follow me at Milka Geticha. In this generation where everyone wants to look perfect, everyone wants their life to be seen perfect, in this channel we want to show you how imperfect we are and how we build ourselves, what makes us grow, what pushes us each and every single day. We are talking about tiny consistent habits. These are the things that keep us day to day. Most of the time we want to do big things, but we forget it's the little consistent habits that help us to become big, that help us to achieve our goals, that help us to achieve big dreams, become better than what we are, that help us to be incredible and make us what we didn't even know we could become. These are 3 words, but they are so big in our lives. These are things that sometimes are very difficult for us to do. These 3 words can either help you or break you. You can be consistent in wrong things that can break you, and you can have habits that are not good that can spoil your life or can hinder you from achieving your goals. Unfolding. Let me tell you, this life has made so many of us to fold and to shield into fear and into our own doubts and into our own sabotage. But let me tell you, when you unfold yourself, you realize that there is more to life, which sometimes we don't know that because we've probably come from a place where we are used to seeing the people folding themselves into fear, into doubt, into poverty. It has really affected us. Or maybe someone did something that made you fold yourself so very much. The day I realized that the price of being the same is higher than the price of progress, I told myself, you know what, girl, we have to do this. We have to do this. Because when you remain the same, everything else does not remain the same. If you decide to be comfortable in what you're earning, the economy does not remain the same. The economy goes higher and higher, especially to us who are living in Kenya, or if you are living specifically in Nairobi, you can tell. If you decide that you're satisfied with your current situation or you're satisfied with the current amount that you're receiving, you're going to be in a very bad situation. That's why we find ourselves in debt. That's why we find ourselves bitter, envying a lot. That's why we find ourselves feeling jealousy of other people who are doing better. We're like, we used to be the same class with you. Why are you doing better than me? Baby, it's because they have decided that the price of staying the same is higher than the price of change, of progress. I mean, let me tell you, when you decide to change, you're going to be so busy that you won't even have time to see what your neighbor is doing, or to see what your classmate is doing, or to see what your peers are doing, because you're so much focused on making your life better. Of course, we have people that we look up to, but when we are focusing on our own business, we thrive better. If you are focusing on someone else's business who is working on your business is falling because you're focusing on someone else's business. In this unfolding, we open up and we spread out. I come from a family where people don't travel a lot, but I told myself I want to see the world I want to know why God brought me to this world. I want to see why I'm in this world, the things that I'm doing in this world. I want to see beyond my country. I want to see beyond my home. We might be limited by staying in one place, but we can spread out in so many things. I didn't know how to swim when I was young at all. I decided to make swimming my hobby. I taught myself how to swim. I actually didn't even go to a very expensive pool. I'm gonna put a clip next that I'm gonna show you how good I am at swimming right now. There's a saying that says, knowledge is nothing without execution. So if you have all the knowledge in the world, but you're not executing it, bro, you're staying stagnant. Ego is a thing that is eating us up, is a thing that is holding us to remain stagnant. And that's why every time we need to execute the knowledge that we have, the knowledge that we know, we have to execute it so that we can become better. Sometimes it's not easy to execute. We know so much, but fear is holding us back. We've folded ourselves, we've shielded ourselves so much that we are not able to execute because we are scared. What if so and so sees me doing this and I'm not doing it correctly? The more you practice, that's why we started by saying haba na haba hujaza kibaba, which means every time you execute something, you become better than having the knowledge and keeping it instead of executing it. The last thing is coming out of freeze response. This is one thing, especially us girls, that has made us not achieve our goals so much. Freeze response is one thing we really need to work on, especially me. Sometimes I might be in the house and I have planned today I'm going to cook, I'm going to clean, get the garbage outside. But when I wake up in the morning and let's say it's a free day for me, I decide that I'm not going to do it. My mind is telling me, take out the garbage. I'm not doing it. My mind is telling me, spread your bed. I'm not doing it. Now, freeze response is when your body doesn't know whether to fight or flight. And this happens to us so many times. Sometimes we even have our targets at work, but we decide, I'm gonna meet my targets next month. I'm gonna meet my target. After all, the amount of money I'm being paid is not even worth all this work that I'm doing. Sometimes you're at home and you need to clean up your space. You're just watching your TV or you're scrolling on your phone and your mind tells you you're supposed to be cleaning your space. You're supposed to be cleaning your space. And you're like, I'm gonna do it. Let me scroll for 2 more minutes and then I clean up. And you end up scrolling for a whole hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. If I am supposed to write a script or I'm supposed to clean or I'm supposed to pray, it's my prayer time and I don't feel like doing so, I decided to do it for the first 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, if I don't feel like doing it, I stop. But let me tell you, this works like magic. The moment you do for the first 2 minutes, you continue, the flow comes and you continue doing your thing and you find yourself out of that freeze response. Where I was does not have to be where I've always been. We find ourselves in fear of coming out of where we are. And it's not because we don't want to come out, but it's because sometimes we are afraid of change. There's no one who's not afraid of change, but the moment you receive the results from the change, you become so happy. Like sometimes we tell ourselves, oh, I'm gonna start gym next month. The first day you go to the gym, you feel so much pain. You'll be like, let me heal first and then go back to the gym. And that's where you've killed the morale. You'll not find yourself going to the gym again. You will not go back to the gym. The moment you feel pain and still go and tell yourself, I'm going to go through this pain, and the moment you see your results, that's where you'll be like, so this pain after all pays. The moment we decide that we are going to go through the pain and come out of the pain, the results are always amazing, and they make us have that craving and to be thirsty of becoming better and better and better. The consistency, unfolding, journaling, execution, and coming out of my freeze response is one of the tiny habits that have helped me to become consistent, that have helped me to achieve some of the goals that I have, and I'm looking forward to achieve more, and I'm hoping that this has really helped you. This has been my time. It's your girl Milka Teacher. Continue to dream big, stay true, and have faith.